you doing?
Hello. Welcome. Welcome.
Now I understand why there was nobody there. Oh, okay.
Go. I don't want to do it now. Forget it.
Well, hello everybody, and man, this was when life was easy. Let me tell you, it's a whole different ballgame now.
We had budget problems then too.
Exactly. You're absolutely right. But anyway, I was asked to come here and to be part of an awards ceremony, and today, of course, we are honoring a great man. An immigrant story, unbelievable immigrant story, and someone that came to Hollywood and conquered Hollywood and made billions of dollars and became a big hero and is admired by millions of people, and one of the great. Well, it's enough talking about myself. Let's talk about I got carried away. Sorry about that. I got a little bit carried away. But anyway, no, we are talking here about to celebrate a great talent, an innovator, a filming pioneer, and one of the best directors that ever stepped behind a camera, and of course, most importantly, one of my best friends, Jim Cameron. Let's give him a big hand.
Thank you. Thank you.
First of all, this man is really one of the greatest, and there's a lot of firsts that he has. He's the first director of a film that cost over $200 million, and he's the first director of a film that made over $2 billion, and absolutely, and he's the first director to turn a German-speaking Austrian bodybuilder into a polymorphic cybernetic organism, endoskeleton American action hero. If you know what that means. As you know, Jim directed me in 3 movies, Terminator, Terminator 2, and of course True Lies. And these movies have made billions and billions of dollars worldwide. And as a matter of fact, they made so much money that all of this money together could have wiped out the state's budget deficit in no time. That I can tell you for sure. But with all the money that he made, the first lunch that we ever went out with, I paid for.
Right.
And he has never paid me back, so today I'm here to collect, okay? Just I want to make sure you understand that. But Jim also has shown Hollywood how to do sequels, which is something that I admire very much. If it is the sequel of Aliens, or Terminator 2, or Terminator 2 3D, or Piranha Part 2. Oh, no, I was not supposed to mention Piranha because otherwise you're not going to get the award tonight. So, okay, sorry about that. Now, Jim, of course, is forever experimenting and innovating, and that's what we all love about him. Experts are now saying that the 3D epic Avatar would change film forever, and we have seen that today in the headlines, $700 million is being invested in movie theaters to get them up to speed to be able to screen 3D movies. So it's really fantastic the kind of economic activities go on because of this great movie. But as his career has been taking off, I'm still struggling saying the word Avatar. So, but I mean, I think he named that movie, he gave that movie that name because he knows I cannot say it. Now everyone knows, of course, Jim for his big action movies, for pushing the limits with filmmaking and inventing new technology. And also the great thing is that he makes women great heroes in his movies. If it is Rose, that's right. If it is Rose in Titanic, or if it's Helen in True Lies, or Ripley in Aliens, or Sarah Connor in Terminator. But what you don't know is that all of those characters are modeled after my wife, Maria. So, I mean, it's inside information. No one knows that yet, okay? So, Jim, as I said, it is an honor to be here today and to share this great tribute and to present this award. Where's the award to present this award? And when Jim won the Oscar for Titanic, he took a line from the movie Titanic, which is King of the World, and people were laughing and they thought they must be joking, but the joke is now on them, because the fact of the matter is you are the king. Congratulations. Here's the award. Thank you.
Thanks, Robert. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Can I talk now? Well, this just made a very special award a whole lot more special. You know, Arnold and I go way back. We basically both kind of came into Hollywood at about the same time. He'd already done Conan, but he always attributes Terminator as his first sort of break for stardom, and so he's always been so loyal over the years to me, and we've remained great friends for, I don't know, 26, 27 years now. And you know, his loyalty to his friends, even friends from before he was in movies at all, has always inspired me. Well, the thing I was going to say before is that after Titanic, I started to search for a different kind of value system, one a little bit outside of the Hollywood horizon. And I went to different communities, like the space community, space exploration, always something I was fascinated by, and wound up involved in many different projects, and was on the NASA Advisory Council for 3 years, and I did 6 deep ocean expeditions, and that I was fortunate enough to be able to make a number of friends throughout the deep ocean community and the oceanographic institutional community. And I found out that there's, you know, kind of a whole other world out there that doesn't define itself based on grosses and awards, but defines itself based on intellectual curiosity and accomplishment of a very different kind. And I also found in the course of those deep ocean expeditions that there's a different meaning to leadership than what I understood when I was working in Hollywood prior to that. Because as a filmmaker, you kind of, the thing that I've always been bothered by as a movie maker is that you have this effect which is positive reinforcement for bad behavior. If you want something, you yell. And you become kind of like an infant crying all the time for something, and people will get you what you need. And it's really, it positively reinforces, you know, bad behavior. On an expedition, that's not how it works. You're with a small group of people. You're tasked with a very, very hard job. The ocean is very unforgiving. Working underwater is very unforgiving. And, you know, as a leader of that group, you have to earn the respect of that group by showing them respect. And what you get out of it at the end of the day is not a movie, not a film. Sometimes we made documentary films, but that's not why we did it. We did it for the task itself. And so what you get out of it at the end of the day is having accomplished a task with a small group of people that no one else in the world would ever understand what you had to go through to do that. And then that forms a bond, and you're bonded with those people for the rest of your life. I tried to bring that into the making of Avatar, and that's exactly what we did. With a small group of people, we made this film. I know you hear that there were like 1,000 people involved. There are a great number of computer artists involved down in New Zealand finishing the shots, but the film was really authored by a small group of people. With a small group of people, we made this film. I know you hear that there were like 1,000 people involved. There are a great number of computer artists involved down in New Zealand finishing the shots, but the film was really authored by a small group of people down in Playa Vista in Los Angeles, and we became, over a 4.5-year period, like a family. And I'm really proud of that, and I'm happy that I was able to evolve my leadership style, because that's what filmmakers are. And whatever end result you get up on the screen is a result of how well you can inspire and lead the people that make up the team that makes a film. Because I didn't do all that stuff myself. I only did a tiny, tiny fraction of it. So, you know, going forward, I will look for the things that challenge me, that spark my curiosity. I don't know what it'll be. I don't know what the next film will be. I haven't decided yet. But whatever it is, it'll be a challenge. And I'll do it because I love it, because it's the best job in the world. And I have this philosophy that if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. So, thank you for this. Yeah, exactly. Thanks a lot.